Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Now, as companies keep releasing a lot of budget phones at a great price, there's always one company that always comes to mind, and that is BLU. So today I have the BLU Pure XR. Now, it's a great device at a great price point, and it has some outstanding specs. So the BLU Pure XR comes with a 5.5-inch 1080p AMOLED display. Wait, did I say AMOLED or omelet? It doesn't matter. So this is packing 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage, a 3000 milliamp hour battery. It's running Android 6.0, and the best part about it, it's rocking USB Type-C. Yep, this budget phone has USB Type-C. So BLU is probably one of my favorite companies, not only because they make great devices, but they also provide you with all the things that you will need once you get a brand new phone. So they include a screen protector, a clear case, earbuds. They provide you with all the accessories needed when you buy a new device. Now, a lot of manufacturers are including a bunch of fingerprint readers on their devices. Now, it only makes sense that the BLU also has a fingerprint reader. So there is a middle button that acts as a home button, but it also acts as a fingerprint reader. Now, when unlocking the device, it's actually pretty fast. I was not disappointed at all with the results. It works really well. And as you guys can see, there's actually 2 capacitive buttons on the side of the home button. So these either act as a back key or a multitask key. And the best part about it is that you can go right into the settings, so you can change all of that out. So you can either make the left capacitive button a multitask button or a back key. It's up to you. So the design of the phone is actually very beautiful. It sort of has like a purplish tint to it depending on the lighting source that you get onto it. As you guys can see, look at this. It's very beautiful. Now, one thing that I did forget to take off was this little plastic wrapper that wraps all around the phone, and it's actually a blue color. But in my opinion, I think it looks really good. So that's one of the reasons why I have not taken this off. This little blue trim, it looks really hot. Now, I don't know why BLU didn't just implement this little blue trim all around the phone instead of making a little plastic strip to take off and protect this silver outlining on there. It just looks disgusting. That's one of the reasons why I did not take this off at all. Now, going back to the display of this phone, this is rocking a 5.5-inch screen. So it's a 1080p screen with a Super AMOLED display. Now, since the BLU Pure XR is rocking a Super AMOLED display, the colors are going to be very rich and vibrant. So any kind of content that you're watching, the colors are going to pop. It's just going to be very colorful, and it's going to be a little bit oversaturated like every other Super AMOLED display out there. But I mean, that really isn't a problem to me because I actually like that nice colorful pop that it gives. Now, one sexy little feature that the BLU Pure XR is rocking, and that is 3D touch. Yeah, an Android phone rocking 3D touch. So this kind of works the same way it works on the iPhone. All you really have to do is just hold down on an application. It works similar to the iPhone. Now, one thing that I do like about this device is that it's not heavily skinned. This has more of a stockish feel to stock Android. The only difference that I could actually find was that the notification center had no shortcuts in it. The only way to access those shortcuts was to pull down from the bottom menu, and you have a whole bunch of different shortcuts that you can actually access. So performance wise, the BLU Pure XR actually runs really well. I had no trouble zipping through my social media. So I was on Twitter, Instagram, and pretty much everything else works really well. I had no issues with it at all. Multitasking was really fine, browsing through websites, doing all the stuff I do, watching YouTube videos. I mean, it worked really well. Now, when it comes to the camera on the BLU Pure XR is actually a very decent camera. I was able to capture a lot of good images. I mean, nothing very terrible at all. Of course, this is a budget phone coming in at $300, so there's no way I could compare it to a Galaxy S7 or even an iPhone 7. So the BLU Pure XR is a very good phone. I actually really like it, and I couldn't find any other phone at its price point to compete with it. For $300, the phone is actually a steal. So make sure you guys go ahead and pick one up from Amazon. I'll have links down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and get yourself a BLU Pure XR. So this pretty much does it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to smash that like button if you did, and subscribe for more future content. Also, make sure to follow me all over my social networks so you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Mobile Carlos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.